One of the questions people have about wearing dentures is, am I going to be able to eat? The short answer, is yes. When you first get your immediate dentures, it's going to be a challenge for you. Right after your extractions, your gums are still healing and you're learning how to eat with these pieces of plastic in your mouth. Start off slowly with very soft foods. When you get your permanent dentures, or if you've had your dentures relined and they fit better, you'll be able to increase what you eat. So when you first start wearing dentures, eating is a challenge. You have to relearn. Initially, right after your extractions, you may be wearing your immediate dentures, you may have stitches, and eating is going to be hard. You're still healing. You want to start off with just soft foods, mashed potatoes and gravy, canned soups, things that don't take a lot of chewing. As you get a little more used to your immediates and your healing, you can start taking small bites. Your gums are going to shrink as you heal. Your stitches will start to come out, come loose. You might find yourself needing to use some adhesive. As you learn, you'll be able to get back to eating more like normal, or maybe even better. There are a few tips and tricks to keep in mind. For one thing, if you're eating something crunchy, like celery, you may have a hard time biting in front. If your dentures aren't well adhered, or even if they are, sometimes you just have those days. You might find that the pressure applied in front causes your bottom denture to pick up in the back. If biting with the front of your dentures makes it feel like the back of your dentures is shifting, maybe your bottoms are coming up or your tops are coming down, try biting a little bit on the side. What I found with my dentures is there are some things it's easier to eat. My front teeth were very crooked and they had started becoming loose. And for years, I had to cut up food. Something like a hamburger or a taco. With my dentures, I can bite with my front teeth better than I was able to for years. With my dentures, I've been able to improve the way I ate and improve my diet. One thing that happens is if you eat something crunchy like peanuts or chips, you might get little particles of food under your denture. If that happens, you'll know because when you bite down, you'll feel it. It's a little painful. So one tip is to keep a glass of water or something else with you that you can kind of rinse your mouth. As you take a bite of food, take a drink of water. And just take that moment to swish and swallow. That'll help move those particles out of your mouth so they don't get under your dentures. A problem I had when I started learning how to eat with my permanents was I would feel a food particle under the edge of my dentures, usually feel it with my tongue, and that urge to get it out led to me like pressing up against the bottom of my lower denture, and that would cause my denture to become loose. I also struggled with being able to touch the front of my teeth with my tongue. Something we do when we're moving those food particles. It would feel like as I extended my tongue, the wide part of my tongue was pressing against my dentures and popping them loose. So I had to learn how to move food around my mouth again. You'll get it. Start slow, take small bites. Identify those foods that are challenging for you. There may be things you just never quite get the hang of eating with your dentures. Sticky, caramel, toffee kind of candies are very hard because they stick to the dentures. You will get the hang of this. You'll find that it's easier to eat as you go along, and you may find there are certain tricks or tips that you develop that help. You'll find ways to cope with eating with your dentures. If you're eating something like maybe a piece of fruit that's challenging to bite into, cut it in half or cut slices. You will get used to eating with your dentures. It might take you a few weeks. That's okay. Give yourself time. You are adjusting to a lot of new things going on. You'll get the hang of it. Hang in there. Please feel free to leave any questions you have, and I will try to help you find the answers. You are not alone. Your denture journey will get better. And in the meantime, I hope it is going well for you, and we will talk again soon.